These are the tools you can use for this tutorial. Everything is linked below in the description box. Hey babes, in today's video we're making this tennis skirt with an elastic waistband. We're gonna start by measuring the hip. Measure around the fullest part of the bootylicious. After taking the measurement, divide the hip measurement into the amount of pleats that you want in your skirt. The outcome will be the width of each pleat. So if you want 20 pleats, you automatically have 20 hidden pleats. So the hidden and the visible pleats is basically one pair. A quick example on how to make the pattern. First you draw the visible pleat, then the hidden pleat, and the hidden pleat can have a different width than the visible pleat. So just experiment with that. So if you want the hidden pleat to be 1.5 centimeters, you double the amount in the hidden pleat, which is 3 centimeters in this case. If you want the pleat to be 2 centimeters, you do 4. If you want it to be 3 centimeters, then you do 6, 2.5, 5, etc, etc. Since we are making a knife pleated skirt, you need to fold the hidden pleat in half, facing one direction only. That could be left or right. Lastly, add seam allowance around the sides. Now onto the real fabric. I use the selvage for the waistline so that I don't have to search the waistline. If you do need to do that, then search the raw edge of the waistline. Draw the guidelines in the fabric. You draw the seam allowance line first, then the pleat until you have reached the amount of pleats that you want, and close it with the seam allowance. So you're gonna do the visible pleat, hidden pleat, visible pleat, hidden pleat, blah 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 blah. I do recommend to draw the lines all the way to the bottom, but I didn't have the patience for it, so I didn't do it. You can also draw the full line as guideline in the hidden pleat, or you can just simply make snippets in the top and the bottom edge of the rectangle. Press the pleats flat in one direction, press it all the way to the bottom, and add more pins if you need to. I didn't do it because, once again, I'm impatient. Lay me down behind the moon, tell me you'll be on real soon. I don't wanna wait no more. We could be dancing in the stars. After pressing the pleats so along the waistline, this will hold the pleats into place. Then fold the skirt in half and sew along the center back seam. Then search the raw edge with an overlocker or with an overcasted foot like I'm doing here. Hem the bottom of the skirt all the way around. Feeling like Pluto, you already knew though. I'm hiding just behind the stars, but now measure the elastic around your waist and snip off the excess. It could be also your mid waist if you want. Then divide the elastic and the skirt into quarters. You do this to ensure that the elastic is sewn evenly on the skirt. Sew the ends of the elastic together by using the zigzag stitch on your sewing machine. Go back and forth a couple times. I decided to use the twin needle because I never used it on this sewing machine. So I read the instructions on how to set it up. You can find this on page 88 for the people who has the same sewing machine as I have. If your machine don't have a twin needle set up, then you have to sew the elastic twice. You can also set it up by yourself. Just be creative. I've done it myself in the past. Sew the elastic on the right side of the pleated skirt. Again, if you don't have a twin needle, then you have to sew this twice. And also change the stitch length to the biggest one on your sewing machine. This will make it easier to sew the elastic on. After that, I threw the skirt into the wash to get rid of the marker, and as you can see, everything is completely gone. Then I pressed the pleats once more. If you have learned something new, like the video. If not, dislike the video. Let me know what you think of the skirt, and if you're going to make the skirt, send me a photo on Instagram or tag me, and I will see you in the next one.